The next question says, which neighborhoods have a high Black or Hispanic population, 80% or more Black or Hispanic? Were those neighborhoods redlined in the past? See map 1. So you're going to do the same thing, except this time look for neighborhoods where there's more than 80% Black or Hispanic residents, right? So I could look on the map and look for the colors blue, which represents Black, or orange, which represents Hispanic. And based on the labels, see what it says, right? For example, Bed-Stuy is labeled blue, right? Pretty blue. So if I look down here, blue means Black, right? And look at that. Bed-Stuy does have 83% Black residents, okay? So then I would take that, I would say Bed-Stuy is one of those neighborhoods, right? You can find all the ones that have it, and then compare, was Bed-Stuy redlined in the 1940s? Well, I go back up to map 1, right? And I look for Bed-Stuy, and you know what? It's labeled red here, so yes, it was, right? You're going to do that for all the neighborhoods that have at least 80% Black or Hispanic residents. And then the last question is, do any labeled neighborhoods in Brooklyn today seem mixed to you, having a close to even mix of different races? Why do you think that is? So use the data over here and see, is there any neighborhood here that shows like a good, a pretty even number of Black, white, Hispanic, maybe Asian, etc. Okay. If you find that, great. Why do you think that is? If you don't find it, okay, why do you think that is? There is an optional bonus question at the bottom if you want to answer it. Okay. And then the last map you look at is another map of Brooklyn from 2018, so pretty recently. Except if we read the title, we can tell that this map is about Brooklyn income. Okay? So to help us read the map, the title tells us it's about income, right? We're going to look at the key down here. And this says median household income. Okay? And light color means the median household income is less than $15,000 per household. And the darker colors mean that the median household income is over $100,000 per household. So what does median household income mean? Right, I tell you right here, it just means the average amount of money that each household or family makes in a year in that neighborhood. Okay? So there's also another set of data here that tells you by neighborhood, for each neighborhood that's labeled, what the median household or average household income is in that neighborhood, right? So in Bed-Stuy, the median household income or the average family makes about $45,000, right? In Brooklyn Heights, the average family makes about $108,000, okay? So what you're answering is which neighborhoods have a high median income today, over $100,000. All right, so we're looking for, we just read, right, that Brooklyn Heights, the average family makes over $100,000 there, so that could be one of the neighborhoods you pick, right? Then I want you to tell me, were those neighborhoods redlined in the 40s? So same as before, based on whatever neighborhoods make more than 100,000, you go back up to map 1 and see, were they redlined? Are they colored in red? If so, yes. Are they colored in green, blue, or yellow? If so, no. Okay? And then you tell me which neighborhoods have a low median income today, under 55,000. All right, so again, using this data here or the color coding on the map up here to help you answer those questions. Okay, and then tell me, were those neighborhoods redlined in the 40s? When you are done with that, you have one final question to answer. Okay, and here's the question. Even though redlining legally ended in the 1960s, how could redlining have led to what you see on the maps of Brooklyn today? Okay, so I give you a little hint here. Redlining caused segregation, or the separation of races, for white families to have much more wealth than Black families in the 1960s, or much more money. Do you see that in the maps today? Do you see segregation in the maps today? Do you see white families making a lot more money than other families today, right? And how so? I've given you a model response here, all right? So you can look back in the documents and look at your findings to help you answer. But I said, redlining could have led to what I see in the maps of Brooklyn today because I noticed that today it is mostly Black and Hispanic neighborhoods that make the lowest median household incomes, like Bed-Stuy and Brownsville. All right, I got that from map 3. Those neighborhoods were also redlined in the 1940s. That means that since the minority families living there then could not afford to buy homes, those groups could not buy homes or increase their wealth. They are therefore still struggling with that wealth gap today. And there you go.